Hey guys, I got something really cool to show you. This is a HO train set by Lionel. It's a Transylvania Railroad. I just got it a few days ago. I pre-ordered it from the train shop here, the Freight House Trains and More. And this thing is really neat. And if you love Halloween and trains and you're an HO scale guy, I would definitely recommend picking one of these up. It's a fun train set. I've just run the engine on a test track, but we'll open the box and take a close look at all the stuff that's inside. So I took the cover off, and the first thing you see is the manual. And, it goes over how to hook the track up and the power supply, and, you've got remote control. It takes 3 AAA batteries, and then it goes on to explain the app that you can download for free. Put that in your phone or like an iPad, and you can control Lionel with your regular DCC system if you choose, or let me take the cover off here. You can run it with the remote, which I really like these. They fit in your hand well. I got big hands, but it's pretty straightforward. Forward, reverse. When the power's on, the red light's on top. Got your horn or whistle, your announcement button, and your bell. And they always make it to match the train sets, which is nice. I just want to mention real quick, there is spare traction tires on the bottom right there for the locomotive. It does have traction tires. And with that app, if you download the app to run this, it even has a section of using voice commands. You can stand there and just talk to your phone or iPad and run the trains. So that's pretty cool. So in the box, we have the Transylvania Railway Berkshire, your 284, my favorite locomotive design. You have the maintenance away caboose, the gondola with 4 black trees, and the boxcar Midnight Hollow. It's genuine giant pumpkin seeds. I'll take these out and we'll take a closer look at these. And, we'll look at the wheels engage, especially on the locomotive, and the coupler height. But that's the first layer. The second layer in the box is their new fast track system. And the train sets in HO used to have the magnet track, which was held together with magnets. And these are more of a traditional, you can see it's got a little peg there on both sides and it snaps in. And then you have the rail joiners. Let's see if I can just put this on together real quick. I haven't tried this yet. There, wow, pretty simple. So this replaces the magnet track. These are the magnets, which I really like that track. I just wish it worked better, but I'm going to do some experiments on it. But I will set up an oval, and we'll test run the train on this new fast track and see how it runs. But first, like I said, we'll take a closer look at the cars and the engine. Also, there's the wall wart in here. It just plugs in, and then you have the straight terminal that plugs in. The red light will come on. And yeah, pretty nice system. So let's take a closer look at the rolling stock. First car up is the maintenance away caboose that you get. And we'll look at the couplers real quick. That's pretty about spot on. Look at this one back here. Might be just a touch high, but not too bad. You can see the details in the paint scheme. There's no window glass in that window. But I do like the bats flying on the sides there. All right, let's just take it off, and there's the bottom detail on this particular car. And we'll just check the... These are probably, I've never had a newer Lionel car not being engaged. Let's flip it around. Yep. So, pretty good. Let's move on to the next car. Now we have the Midnight Hollow Farming Company's genuine giant pumpkin seeds. Man, I am loving these Halloween theme cars are doing. Now they do have 2 more cars coming. They probably won't be here by Halloween because Halloween's in, I think, 3 days. And they're gonna have a sound car, which is so cool. And there's gonna be another, I can't remember what car it is. It's got like a little character on it, a pumpkin character, I believe. But it'll be really cute. So let's take a look at these couplers. Pretty spot on that side. Let's go over here. And pretty much on there. And I've shown you the bottom of these, the box cars, in other videos, but just for fun, I'll show you the bottom. Because these are not the old model power. Let's get that clear with everybody. These are new molds that they've done. And much better detail. But keep in mind, their stuff is like a collectible and a starter kit. So very nice. So let's move on to the next car. All right, now we got this Gondola with the black trees. And the trees are loose, they come out. So if you want to put them around, you set the layout or whatever. And what you can use is, you know, I got that tacky wax you can use for figures. You just pull it on the base and they'll hold it in the car when it's traveled around. My other cars that have trees, I never had them fall out, so without the tacky wax, but that's just an idea. But this is pretty cool. Like I said, if you love Halloween, these will be right up your alley. If not, hey, Halloween's not everybody's cup of tea, I know. Couplers pretty much on there. And let me take the trees out, because if I turn this over, the trees go flying. We'll take a look at the bottom of this car. And pretty much, you know, same detail on all the cars. Like I said, these are new molds for this year, 2024. So now let's look at the real thing, exciting thing, I mean, the Berkshire. All right, let's look at the tender first. And the coupler, the pin was a little low. And I think it pushed the coupler up just a little bit. So with that pin correctly bent, adjusted, which is nothing unusual, that coupler is right on. So that's nice. And you got that cool bat fade paint scheme. There's the front. I know black's kind of hard to see. The other side's the same. I just want to show you the bottom. Now on the bottom, there's your speaker. And that's where it's got contacts in it. With that, you put on remote the switch to use the remote that comes with it or the app. If you want to use your DCC system, you'd switch it over to track. And just out of curiosity, let's check the wheels on these. Pretty good. Like I said, all the trains I gotten from Lionel this year, all the wheels have been right on. So now we'll look at the locomotive. All right, so here's this cool piece. It's it's a black, dark gray, and orange paint scheme. Up here is gray, and the rest is black with your orange accents. Number 800 with the little bats flying. I like the little bats all over the place. And you got, you know, your steam dome, sand dome, all those in orange accent. You got your little bat on the cylinder. And we'll look in the back. It does have cab interior detail. Let me get a light in there for you better. So yeah, look at that. A lot of nice space. You can put a crew in there. I do have a special crew for this. I'm not going to say because I'm trying to work on a video. I don't know if I'm going to get it done or not, but I do have a special crew to go in there. And let's spin it around real quick. Look at the front. And this has directional lighting. The number boards do not light up. The bell does, as you see, it does move. You can position it where you want. There's no front coupler on this model of Berkshire. But overall, a pretty cool piece. So now, let's have some fun and put this on the new fast track and see how it runs and how it sounds. Okay, I got the oval of track that came with setup. It took about 8 to 10 minutes to set up this new fast track. It goes together pretty quick. And we got a remote with 3 AAA batteries, and I'll turn it on. And we'll hit the horn or whistle. That's kind of cool. Got the bell. And there's a bunch of announcements. You hit the center button.
Why aren't we moving? Turn the throttle, I command you. Golems and ghosts, it's time to go. Prepare to depart, it's time to go. Golems and ghosts, it's time to go.
Okay, I'm not sure how many sounds there are when it's standing and how many there are when it's moving, but we'll get her moving here. So turn the remote forward. Sorry, it's a little shaky, but I'm laying on the floor and I'm handheld holding the camera. So there we go. Pretty cool set. I love those sound bites. We'll put reverse. You can see the backlight comes onto the tender. You got a speaker in the tender. All right, you know, this really is a cool set. You know, it's got great paint job, great sounds. And if you're into Halloween and HO trains and having fun, this is a great set. And, you know, I'd highly recommend it. And the engine runs like a champ, and the cars run smoothly. So overall, very nice. All right, everybody, you know the deal. Where you see me, you're probably going to see Halloween trains, some holiday train, model trains, real trains, anything that runs on tracks. All right, good night, everyone.